Hey guys, welcome back. Tippy2 here today with a new video, and today we've got a doozy for you. It's been 1 year since my last The Game Awards video, and we're back with another one. The Game Awards 2017 have just happened last week. I know I've taken a little while to make the video, but that's because she's a beaut. Now, the Cringe Awards happen every year, if you don't know, and they are a sort of big Emmy-like award show where they just celebrate the greatest, quote-unquote, the best games of the year. But what people really watch it for is the cringe. And there was a good amount of that this year. Maybe not as much cringe as last year at the old Cringe Awards, but I'll leave that up to you to decide. Let's get right into it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. The pre-show will begin in just a few minutes.
Hi everybody, Kyle Bossman here. I'm joined by Jeff Keighley, the creator of the Game Awards.
Hello, Bossman.
We were instantly joined by the two protagonists of our tale. They were both here for the last video I made on the Game Awards in 2016. I think this guy's just like the go-to interviewer for the Game Awards. I don't really know why, because everything he says is cringy as hell. You might remember him last year from the Schick Hydrobot stuff, or, any of the clips from my last video. Feel free to check that out. I'll throw it in the description.
Because I love VR, I had to try it myself. Let's do it. Oh, whoa. Oh, this is so real. Oh my god, I feel like I got the best seat in the house. Whoa! Cliff Bleszinski! Too real. All right, enough of me. Let's see more awards, please.
It's pretty cringy stuff. They've actually gotten less cringy as time goes on, which is nice to see. But it won't stop me from making the videos. So, anyways, let's see what they have to say.
Wow, there's so much new. I think this year we've really hit our stride. I am so excited about the show we're about to put on across a bunch of dimensions. We have amazing awards this year, some incredible races. We also have brand new game announcements from big studios and small studios, and some things that, reading the forums on the internet, I'm going to go back tomorrow and reply to some of these messages, because things that people said would never happen at the Game Awards are about to happen. And that's just fun. Folks play games again and again and again, and Overwatch that won Game of the Year last year.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Let's talk about Game of the Year.
Yes.
The big one. And the 5 nominees.
Okay. PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, certainly been a phenomenon this year in early access games. Lots of conversation about should it be eligible or not.
With PUBG, I'm just going to give my quick 2 cents worth. When the game first came out, I got it. I thought it was a lot of fun. A lot of problems, obviously. It still has a lot of those. But then Fortnite came out, which is, the fun version of PUBG, and that game just blows it out of the water now. Obviously, not everyone would agree with that, but PUBG just has so many problems, and right now it's looking really promising with the new vaulting and the desert shit. But I don't think an early access game should be eligible for Game of the Year. It's just dumb. And plus, the game itself, you compare it to Horizon, Odyssey, Breath of the Wild. Those are full games. You're paying for an entire game, and that's like a full experience. And then you have PUBG as just a VR game. It obviously shouldn't be Game of the Year. It should not win, and I don't even think it should be eligible. But that's my opinion on it, anyways. Back to the boy himself.
We should talk about there are very few multiplayer-only games that usually typically get nominated for Game of the Year, so it's cool.
Overwatch won last year. You're just gonna cut that out because you don't want to admit it. I was just trying to school you right there, boss.
You did.
Rip fucking Bosman, GG. No coming back from that one.
People will always say the sort of Japanese games, rarely up for the big awards. Well, there's Persona that's nominated. And then you have 2 incredible, single-player story games from Nintendo. And then Horizon, that falls in the camp of another awesome, single-player, epic experience.
Now, my vote is on Horizon, but most likely it'll be a Nintendo game like Breath of the Wild, Mario, something like that. I wish it would be Horizon. My vote is for them. If it's PUBG, you can expect me to, destroy the game again, just like Overwatch last year, because there's no way PUBG should win. It's not even a game. But yeah, let's hope for Horizon. But if it's one of the others, I'll allow it. It'll be all right, I suppose.
Let's celebrate how games are taking over the world.
Jeff, thank you so much for answering all of my questions. I've been Kyle Bossman, and right now we're heading live to the Microsoft Theaters for some more. Enjoy the show.
All right, here we go into the first award, the one that no one cares about, Trending Gamer. I believe Boogie2988 won it last year. This year, I could care less who wins it. The only one I even know on the list is Dr. Disrespect, and I honestly hate the guy. I think he's a tool. But he has a lot of fans, so...
And right now, it's my honor to announce the first award winner of the night for Trending Gamer. Trending Gamer is Dr. Disrespect. Congratulations to Dr. Disrespect.
Wow, he won. No one cares at all. Now, I don't know how short our big boy host here is, and I don't know how tall old Dr. Dick Respect is, but either he's the Jolly Green Giant or the host is fucking an elf or something, because this boy comes in here looking like he's the fucking Undertaker ringing in at like 6'10" or some shit. Good lord. Next up is another world premiere. If you have a high enough IQ to watch Rick and Morty, you should recognize Justin's voice right away in this. This is his new game, I guess. He's got a game company now. Everyone remembers Rick and Morty VR. It's actually one of the best VR games there is out right now. And this is a new VR game by a new company with Justin voicing what seems like almost all the voices. Here's a little sneak peek.
Fuck you! What are you doing here in my place? What are you doing in my place? Get the fuck out of here! You get the fuck out of here!
As you can tell, that's Justin Roiland. He voices both Rick and Morty. Now, if you have like epilepsy, I would say skip this next bit, because it's a bit hard even for me to watch. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm sure the game's going to be fun, but, like, this is an ADD mess of a trailer. It's like someone with pure ADD put this together. Like, they were going off their meds when they made this trailer, and the game in general. I can't even tell what the hell's going on, but you try and make sense of it.
We need Fate to get here soon.
Bring in the death thing! Thank you for cleaning up my mess. I am so happy.
You didn't even know my name. Whoa, what the fuck? You gotta eat that shit and found it.
You said it, child!
Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, I stopped it early. It keeps going. It's just a mess. I don't know what the hell's going on. Now, I really like Rick and Morty before the fan base ruined it. Of course, the show's still great. But Justin, I like him too. I've seen him in plenty of H3 videos. I think he's a cool guy. But this little interview with him and the other guy is pure, unadulterated cringe. I'll just roll it. You take a peek.
All right, I'm joined by William from Crows, and of course, the creator and voices of Rick and Morty, Justin Roiland. Great to have you guys with us. All right, people are getting psyched.
Easy. Oh, yeah.
Accounting plus, Justin, you've obviously got some Nintendo games. William, you've done some amazing games. Stanley Parable, an incredible narrative experience. How did this team up come about?
Here comes the cringe. Less Justin, more the William guy. I don't know what his deal is. I don't know if anyone's ever handed him a mic before, but it's really strange.
I lied to Justin about working at Epic Games. He believed me. I apologized. And we...
It was Titanfall, but yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it looks incredible. Accounting plus, what is the plus? in
Just
Accounting plus?
more, man. Twice as much.
Double the size, double the fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. And then Justin goes like alpha male and tries to challenge Keeley at his own award show. I don't know why.
Keeley, you game? You game, Keeley?
I game a little VR, right? You're really into the VR. You guys all VR? Because you got your whole more games coming from you guys, right?
Yeah.
So this is coming out. It looks like PSVR coming soon, right?
Yes, very soon.
Most soon.
Soon when?
Most
Do we know?
December 19th.
Oh, there's the plug. All
There we
right.
go.
December 19th.
So that ends the cringe segment with Justin and William, I think his name was. And it's funny, he kind of just starts listing off the smaller awards for the Game of the Year awards with them still standing there. But this is mobile game, racing game, and I think VR game. I'll just let that play out, and then I'll see you in the next clip.
Thanks very much, guys. I also want to congratulate some other Game Award winners tonight in a couple other categories. The best mobile game, Monument Valley 2 from us 2. The best sports racing game, Forza Motorsport 7 from Turn 10. The best VR AR game, Resident Evil 7 from Capcom. The best handheld game, Metroid Samus Returns from Nintendo. And also, the favorite game is voted on by fans in China on Tencent. It's JX3 HD. congratulations to them as well. All right, right now, as we count down to the show, we've got another world premiere. This is really special, and it comes to us all the way from Japan.
Now this is the big one. This is the one all night, world premiere wise, that I actually cared about. Now, he said all the way from Japan, and it's from Software, makers of Bloodborne 1. Now, the internet kind of went abuzz after this premiere. It's only like 8 seconds long, but I agree that I think it might be Bloodborne 2. Now, Bloodborne 1 is an amazing game. I'll let you decide for yourself. Just watch it, and let's all hope it is Bloodborne 2. Next up is what he calls a tribute to the music of games. I'm just going to throw in a few clips. It's not too bad, actually. Also, this fucking thing with a Mario hat on for some reason. After that sweet Mario soup ladle action, it goes into the first real award of the night, which is Best Narrative.
Video games don't tell us stories, they share stories with us. Here are the nominees for the first award of the night, Best Narrative.
Now, for Best Narrative, I was hoping for Horizon yet again, but Hellblade I've heard is really good, and same with Wolfenstein 2. NIER Automata, also a very good game. And What Remains of Edith Finch I haven't played, but I would really not expect them to win Best Narrative just because it's more of a indie title, but you never really know with these, so let's see who wins.
All right, and the award goes to What Remains of Edith Finch.
They won, surprisingly enough. Maybe it was foretold, I don't know, but I didn't expect it anyways. They went up, did a speech, nothing cringy really, except for that they look like this. Is it cringe? I'd say yes, but maybe it's just me, I don't know. They look a little out of place, out of touch maybe, but after that was Best Action Game. Now the nominees for this are Wolfenstein 2, CUPHEAD, Prey, Neo, and Destiny 2. Out of those games, I'm kind of leaning towards Wolfenstein or CUPHEAD. I really enjoyed CUPHEAD, but I don't know if it's the best action game. I mean, there's a lot to put into an action game, and CUPHEAD's a side-scrolling kind of platform more than an action game, but that's just me. Let's see who takes it home.
And the game award goes to, oh man, I have to pay a microtransaction to unlock. That's so...
Well, this guy wins. He won. He wins. Give him Game of the Year. Send him home with all the trophies.
Oh man, I have to pay a microtransaction. Stupid that this has to, hold on, I got this, guys. Here we go. You know it's true. It's really stupid. The winner, Wolfenstein 2, the new Colossus.
These guys win Wolfenstein 2. Not even cringy, really. It's just sort of awkward. He's like staring at him while he does his speech the whole time, this guy with the trophy. Obviously he's happy, you know, who wouldn't be, but it's just a little on the weird side. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm nitpicking a bit, but anyways, let's move on to the next award. Then Kojima comes out, you know, absolute legend, but not even he is immune to the cringe. I'll just let you look at it a few times, and it's painful, really, but could be worse, I guess.
You keep coming, mi amigo de toro.
Gracias. Gracias.
Now it's time to present the award for Best Art Direction. This game displayed the boundless creativity of developers to create new worlds, drawing from science fiction, anime, fine painting, fantasy, and even early hand-drawn animation. Your nominees?
For Best Art Direction, the nominees are Cuphead, Destiny 2, Horizon Zero Dawn, Persona 5, and Zelda Breath of the Wild. Now, obviously, Cuphead's going to win Best Art Direction. I really think if Cuphead doesn't win Best Art Direction, like, there's not a way that it doesn't. Like, it has to win Best Art Direction. It's just the way it is. So, yeah, Cuphead, obviously.
Wow. Holy crap. And the winner is... him, no.
You can tell this boy's looking to play hide the salami. Jesus.
Cuphead!
The Cuphead boys actually accept like normal people, which is nice. Just average acceptance, like, hey, thanks to these people, thanks to those people, see ya. They don't droll on, which is nice. And now on to the next, a meme.
And now let's head back to the stage for something that is very special.
Wow, they actually found a way to ruin Zelda. The could be, wink wink, Game of the Year game, and they actually put a fucking motorbike in it and managed to ruin it. My lord. This is the cringiest thing of the night. If you think the handshake shit is cringy, the fist bumps and the wows, this is more cringy in my opinion. It's just so dumb. I guess when your game's been out for like a full year now, you can just do whatever the hell you want. It's so stupid. Why would you put a motorbike in a game that has horses? I don't get it. It's like wooden shields and horses, and they put in a motorbike. So then they both get up on stage and talk for like 10 minutes straight, but they don't speak English, so it's really awkward. They put like no subs or on anything on the screen. They just had a translator. So he'd do a really long sentence of like Japanese, and everyone's just kind of sitting there. And then the translator guy's super awkward too, and then he'd say it, and it's like, it was really, I don't know, they could have done it better, but whatever.
6年前、リンクが深い眠りにつく前に、英傑と呼ばれた4人とゼルダ姫について。
It's, you know, language barriers, can't help it, I guess.
The champion balance will be available tonight.
Is it bad to laugh at the available will be available
tonight. Available.
So next they give an industry honoring award to this woman for her many years developing games and in the game industry, which is obviously respectable, and, you know, big props to that. It's just the speech itself. I'll let you listen to it. Everything she says, she ends it like it's a question. But I mean, she's getting up there, as you can tell. I'm not going to rag on her too much. Otherwise, you know, I'll fast track my ticket to hell. It's already there, but I don't want to speed it up.
Well, thank you very much. This is a great honor, and it's always nice to have one's work recognized. And I'd like to thank Lisanne and James for doing that outstanding video of my life.
Yeah, I think you get it. Next, old host boy comes back out and rattles off a few lesser awards real quickly. I'll let that play. And then we've got a visit from the feminazi cringe queen. Hell yeah.
All right, we want to congratulate some more Game Award winners tonight. Let's go through some other categories. The best role-playing game. Congratulations to the team at Atlas for Persona 5. The best strategy game, as voted on by the jury and fans, Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle from Ubisoft. The most anticipated game, The Last of Us Part 2 from Naughty Dog. And the best family game tonight, Super Mario Odyssey, Nintendo. Congratulations.
All of those were honestly like givens. I wouldn't have expected anything different from any of those categories. The nominees besides the winners were all pretty weak, except for most anticipated game. Last of Us 2 was obviously going to win it, but the rest in there are really strong contenders too. The new Spider-Man looks amazing, and pretty much all of the anticipated games, Red Dead 2, they all look really good, but Last of Us 2 was still going to take it home either way. Anyways, on with the whammon herself.
And finally, our best esports team won last year, win again this year, Cloud9. Congratulations to Jack and Cloud9. All right, now coming to the stage, she's a comedian from Archer and the reigning dorm champion of Leisure Suit Larry. Please welcome Aisha Tyler.
What's up? I think you want me to say what? Said it. Let's move on. What's up?
So she's pretty cringy throughout the duration of her speech. Almost any time she's in front of a camera, she's super cringy. I don't know what her deal is.
We all remember our first time. That very special first video game. But no one will remember their first time more fondly than these guys, because this is the award for Best Debut Indie Game for new studios who released their first game ever this year. Congratulations, guys. You are men now, or you are women now, or you are whatever gender you self-identify as now.
My lord.
Live your life. Let's take a look at the nominees.
Get off the stage! Fucking dumb bitch.
CUPHEAD!
Yeah, CUPHEAD won Best Indie Game, no surprise there. Everyone expected as much. And they did another normal speech acceptance. You know, they brought up all the kiddies this time. There's a whole bunch of them. And really the only thing cringy about the whole section was the black chick with her random nonsense. She's almost always cringy. Like, there's only one chick I can think of in the gaming scene that is more cringy than her. But I doubt we'd... fuck.
This year, the Game Awards is introducing a category for Best Student Film.
Did she say student film? What? Where do you think you are? What? The Game Awards. Best Student Film. Oh my god, how do you fuck that up? How do you fuck it up? It's Best Student Game. You're not at the fucking Emmys, you fucking idiot. I hate her so much.
Best Student Film, a spotlight on a new generation of game designers from high schools and colleges all around the world.
And the winner of the first ever Best Student Game is...
Level Squared.
I feel bad for the black guy because he's actually really talented and, you know, he's in Horizon, he's in lots of stuff, and he's got to stand next to this fucking Snapchat article, talentless, goddamn clickbait, online, fucking why aren't women in video games in Battlefield 1 ass bitch all goddamn night. Anyways, the student game wins, he comes up, he says he's in college, he's looking like he's a 40-year-old man with 3 children already, but, that's it, I guess. That's it for student game. Let's move on.
I'm graduating in a week. Somebody hire me, please.
They showed the new Fortnite 50v50 mode. That shit was actually really fun, so it's pretty cool that they premiered it there, and then it came out right after the Game Awards. That was actually pretty sweet. But the interview with the guy from Fortnite, or Epic Games, that was a little on the cringe side. The host gets fucking roasted.
And one thing I know you guys did that got a lot of attention was crossplay. You guys were letting people play, and then it stopped. Is that going to come back, do you think? Or I don't mean to put you on the spot, but...
Look, gamers want crossplay. At Epic, we are committed to doing whatever it takes to make that happen. Players deserve it.
Not tonight, though. All right. Thank you very much, Donald. Great to see you.
Why does he have to be such a dick? He puts him on the spot about it. The guy says, look. And then he's, even after he says all that, then he's like, oh, but not tonight, though. Fuck me. Such an asshole.
Best ongoing game. Overwatch.
Cut it. Quick, cut over to Death Stranding. That's much better. Watch that instead. Yeah, Overwatch 1, best ongoing game. Even though it's a piece of shit game, I don't know how people still play that fucking monstrosity. Like, maybe boot it up every time there's an event for a week or so, but other than that, it's just awful. Anyways, Death Stranding was like 8 minutes long, and it was a thrill ride the entire time. I definitely recommend you check out the trailer. Just YouTube it, Google it, that sort of thing. You know how internet works. and let's move on. This video is becoming a full-length feature film. Fuck me.
Hey there, Game Awards. Conan O'Brien, world's greatest gamer here.
Oh, heck, bring out the funny man. Bring out the funny man. Get him to do the ha-has, the laughsies. The man who's known for being absolutely shit at video games and basically unfunny nighttime show garbage. Hell yeah.
I'm excited. I'm filling out my Game of the Year ballot. Checking out the contenders. Here's the first one. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Gotta be honest with you, this game features an elf. You gotta be an elf? I hate elves. Can't stand them. Super Mario Odyssey.
He said Mario. How dare you?
Get this, in this game, Mario throws a sentient hat on things, and then you become that thing. Awful. Player Unknown Battleground. Hundreds of players dropped onto an island fighting with each other. It's basically the story of Ireland. No, this doesn't amuse me. I grew up this way. Right here, Persona 5. All right, check it out. This is the real description written on the back. No joke. Spend the days as a normal student. Go to school, hang out with friends, hold a part-time job. Wow, what an incredible fantasy we've all wanted to live through. No. Finally, Horizon Zero Dawn. Okay? Robot, dinosaurs. Battle a woman, and what do they give the woman to defend herself against giant robot dinosaurs? A bow and arrow. Aren't women having enough trouble right now? Aren't the odds stacked enough against them? This is BS. Not having it. So I'll be honest, none of these games do it for me. Once again, I'm going back to the old classic. Yahtzee. That's right, Yahtzee. Ultimate game. Oh, I know you're all there like, I can't play it on my screen. You don't need a screen. It's right there. Yahtzee.
The last bit with the voice was actually kind of funny. Except Conan fucking you ever see one of these? Fucking checkmate, kid. Get out of here. Get him out of here. This next bit, they brought out an extremely unfunny man with some really cringy stuff. I'm not going to show it all because this video is too long to waste on this kind of cancer, but I'll give you a taste of it anyways.
Ces musiciens ont grandi et joué à la Sega Genesis.
Alright, this is the main event. This is the pinnacle of the show. Not the Game of the Year award. Not that. No one cares about that. This is the best shit you will have seen of the night. If you watched, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But let's just let it roll, boys. Hell yeah.
Thanks to the astronauts for that announcement. Now I'm here with Joseph Ferris from Hazelight. Joseph, you were at the first Game Awards back 2014 announcing something named Codename Hazelight. Now we know it's a way out. It's coming out next year. So how does it feel to be back at the Game Awards 4 years later?
Here we are introduced to our protagonist of the night, the man, the myth, the legend. He's been working on a game for 4 years. He's been grinding for 4 years on that grind, and here he is. Let's see what he has to say.
Look at me, man. How do I look? It's like, I'm telling you this, okay. There are like passionate people, there are crazy people, and there is me. I'm so passionate to be here. I'm so excited to be and meeting this industry people. It's crazy, man. Like, look, this is kind of insane. Like, we're here, we're celebrating this. Look, the Oscars should fuck themselves up. This is the shit. I'm telling you, this is the real shit. What is this? The interactive gaming. Look, I'm just saying this. Let me tell. Sorry, I'm taking. Let me just give me a minute. I want to take your time. Look. Okay, can you swear here? Can you swear? Okay. Fuck the Oscars, you know. Fuck the Oscars. Fuck you. I'm telling you. This is bullshit.
What a legend. So fucking great. Now, the tragic tale that comes with this man and his quality, he's honestly the best part of the night. It's fucking hilarious. But the tragic tale that comes with it is, you know, everyone knows, I'm going to troll on for a bit here, but it's important. Everyone knows the Battlefront 2 EA bullshit that was going on with the micros and the boycott EA, right? And I'm on board with all of that. I'm not against that in any way. I think that EA should be checked for what they were doing. But the thing is, as you heard, this guy's been working on this game since 2014. Now, he made the game himself, but guess who's publishing the game now in like 2018, EA Games, and everyone's like, boycott EA. Well, you have this guy with his small team who's been working for 4 years on a game, and I looked at the game. It's nothing spectacular. It's nothing amazing. There'll be some footage of it rolling right now, but it is an actual new, cool idea that I think would be fun. It's a nice idea, and it looks like it was executed well. It obviously looks dated, but that's because it's been being worked on since 2014. But the thing is, this guy is obviously, like he said, so passionate about his game. He's been working on it for years, and now because of the boycott EA thing, it's not going to sell well. Like, it's going to get hate on just because it's by EA, but it's not really by EA. It's just like with the EA name, they picked up their little studio, but they didn't actually make the game, and he actually says that all the proceeds from the game go to him and his team and none go to EA. I don't know how true that is, but he says it. And so what I'm saying is, if you look at his game, like look him up, look at his game, it's called A Way Out. If you think it looks good, buy it. The guy's funny. The guy was the pinnacle of the night. I think it's fucking hilarious. He doesn't deserve to lose proceeds and have his dream fail because of EA fucking over fans. It's not his fault that EA is such fuck-ups. They signed him on earlier, and then this Battlefront shit happened. It shouldn't affect him. That's all I'm saying. Anyways, back to the madness.
Look, here's the thing. The gaming industry is an interactive experience where you feel it in your heart.
You did a lot of films, and now you're in games. Games, right?
You know, I've done 6 features, but I don't care. But okay, we're here to talk about A Way Out. Let's do that.
Yeah, let's get into your game.
I'm sorry, I'm a little bit jet lagged, so that's why I'm a bit. And I'm excited.
So Joseph, A Way Out, co-op game. You showed it at E3. Yeah. People are excited about it. You got a new clip of it tonight. What can you tell us about what we're going to see tonight?
What can I tell you?
Yeah,
my friend, I'm telling you.
Yes.
All right, this is what I can tell you. Look. This is insane. If the whole world tell me your game is shit, I will tell them, no, it's not.
Right.
That's how much I believe in it.
Okay.
All right? I'm telling you, like, if you play the game from the beginning to the end, and you see what it is, it's impossible you don't like it.
Okay.
Impossible. Make sure to play with a friend that's not a run and gun split screen shooter.
And your friend can play with you for free, right?
Yeah. This is the thing.
Yeah.
And this is my idea. It doesn't have anything with the EA shit going on, with the loot box and stuff.
Okay.
No. Look. I'm going to say to you one thing. EA has been very good to me.
Yes.
And to be honest with you, they're getting, because it's nice to hate EA, blah, blah. I don't care about that shit. What I'm saying is this. All publishers fuck up sometimes, you know? That's how it is. They fuck up. But that's what it is. Like, in this case, it's like they've been treating me very well. That's what I'm saying. I have 100% of the income to my team for the game I'm doing, you know?
And it's coming soon, right?
Yeah, it's coming. I'm talking too long?
That's
Let
okay.
me talk a little bit.
It's like we got a long show, Judge. We got to be fair to everybody.
Let me continue a little bit. This is my time to shine, man. You know how proud I am to be in this industry?
You flew a long way. I know you did.
This is fun.
All right. Joseph Ferris.
I love this. Come on. Let's do it. Yeah.
But if you keep talking, we're not going to be able to get to the game.
I will show you. I will show you. Right. Where were we?
Well, your game's coming out next year, right?
Yeah. So we have.
Yes.
Well, should we announce the thing?
I think you should announce the date and we should show the trailer. Yeah.
Let's look at the trailer. We can talk after.
No, we can't. This is
okay.
Let's check out the trailer.
Wait. One second. Yes. Before we talk it. So we have something that we call it the Friends, but it's my idea from the get-go, the first. I'm a passionate man. Nobody will ever, even if I do AAA, this is an independent game, but even if I do that, it will always be the game I want it to be.
All right.
We'll come to the point soon.
A Way Out. We got to go. Here we go. A Way Out. Coming out next year. Check it out. Joseph Ferris. He's a passionate guy.
He's a passionate guy. Speaking of awards, that should win the award for the understatement of the year. My lord. I let that play out to its entirety because I really feel for the guy. You heard all of what he said. I hope, you listened to it. Anyways, let's wrap this show up. We're rolling on. We're almost at actual feature-length film length now. My God. Next up was Best Performance, which was won by Melina Jurgens. Hopefully I'm saying that right. As the main character from Hellblade, she won that. I thought it was kind of funny when she won. She made sure to be like, I'm not even an actress, really, I wasn't even trying. I just won,
I'm actually Ninja Theory's video editor. I'm not an actress at all.
Next up was Best Game Direction. I'm not going to put the speech in because it's the same as before with the translator, and he just kind of stands there really awkwardly. Feel free to look it up yourself, but it's kind of just monotonous and really awkward.
And the Game Award goes to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild.
We say thank you.
Great wide wacky world, jump with me, grind coins with me, oh yeah.
I can't say much about this part. It was pretty cool. It was kind of cool. All right, it was pretty dope, pretty hip, pretty hot, pretty slamming. And here we are, winding down the night. The final award, Game of the Year. Hopefully I didn't miss any. I'm not quite sure. Feel free to Google them. They'll have them up for the rest of the year, obviously, for the rest of time, probably. But the Game of the Year award is coming up. I'm going to let him tell you the nominees, and then the winner, obviously, and then I'll say my little bit at the end, and that'll be it. I thank you for joining me for this long-ass video. Let's get to that Game of the Year. As I've said, I'm really hoping for Horizon. I loved that game a lot. But I've also played both of Nintendo's, and I'd love to see either of them win as well. Any of the other two, Persona, nothing wrong with Persona, but it's just not as hyped, mainstream as the rest. I think that them being nominated alone is really impressive, and then don't even get me started on PUBG. But let's see who won.
There can only be one Game of the Year, so one last time, I'd like to recap the 5 nominees. Horizon Zero Dawn from Guerrilla Games, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild from Nintendo, Persona 5 from Atlas, PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds from PUBG Corp, and Super Mario Odyssey, also from Nintendo. And this year, the Game of the Year goes to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Thank you all around the world for watching. We'll see you next year at the Game Awards 2018. Good night.
And so ends the magnificent Game Awards 2017. Zelda Breath of the Wild won Game of the Year. They were sort of the fan favorite, expected to win. And, they won. That's the way she goes. Congrats to them, obviously. And congrats to you for sitting through a 40-minute video. Hey, it's well done. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next year at the Game Awards 2018 video. And hopefully not too long from now at just a regular video. If you did watch this video and enjoyed it, I'd love a like. If you want to take a look at this is how long the editing process is for this sort of a video. It was, obviously posted late after the Game Awards. This is why. And if you enjoyed, a like does make a big difference to me. It's, for a small channel, every little view and like and comment even really helps. And I read them all, I reply to them all. Anyways, I've wasted enough of your time. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Okay, can you swear here? Can you swear? Okay. Fuck the Oscars, Fuck the Oscars. Fuck you!